What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blitz the Show. Today, we got the new ranked rewards in Diamond Dynasty for you guys. Now, a lot of us are upset right now about the current structure in MLB the Show with a lot of the rewards coming that are the best in the game, and they're all in chase packs. So, we're going to take a look at what we're going to be grinding for here in the multiplayer program. The first card we're going to be able to earn is Josh Hader. We know Hader has a pretty funky release, always plays better than his pretty bad pitch mix does, but he has 96 mile an hour fastball, slider, changeup there. 96 isn't great, has 92 velo on the card, 90 break, 102 hits per 9, 112 Ks per 9. Really good control. Let's take a look at that control. Very good on the two-seamer, solid on the slider, not great on the circle change. Pitch break, the slider pitch break at 90 is definitely ideal. In terms of quirks, no quirks that are enticing. So this Josh Hader card isn't necessarily what I was looking forward to. I was hoping he'd have at least 99 velocity. Not necessarily great there. Along those packs, you're going to get some more packs. Bats can rewind, which honestly is the stupidest thing in the world. Get 3,000 stubs though, which is nice. More XP, and then you're going to get through a deluxe pack, and then you're going to get the Rafael Palmeiro. You're going to have him at 90 contact, 100 power versus right. Very good vision. Bad clutch there was 78. Just basically a very okay card here who can't hit against lefties. Pretty good fielding stats. Should be able to bail you guys out if you have a bad throw, but not necessarily great. In terms of quirks, he hits fastballs pretty well, breaking balls pretty well. Solid quirks on a hitting card, but overall Palmeiro is a one-dimensional hitter who rakes against righties and is going to struggle against lefties. What's nice though about this program is there's a lot more XP opportunities, as you're going to see here at 55, and then at 70 you get more XP. I think it's close to, I want to say 60,000 to 75,000 XP just from going through and completing this. So that's very nice as well. You're going to get a pizza bat here, it looks like, at 3,000 stubs. You're going to get a ranked World Series rewind. You're going to get a choice of Dahigo, who can be attributed to that John Donaldson set, who is one of the best pitchers in the game. Has a lot of secondary positions as well. And then you can get that Chipper Jones card here, 125 contact versus left, 103 power versus left. Really solid against lefties, but really bad against righties. So earn one of those guys, and then you're going to work through. We're going to have a mystery reward here we'll get here in the next week. More XP, some premier choice packs, more XP, BR flawless between Andy Pettitte and Jimmy Rollins. And this Jimmy Rollins card could be very enticing due to the arm and being a switch hitter, but the stats aren't necessarily great. 20,000 XP right here. Another questionable reward down the stretch, and some more packs. So overall, the cards throughout this program to start aren't great at all. I was expecting more from Josh Hader and Palmeiro, and the trend continues of bad cards that are free right now. Not necessarily great. In terms of earning these cards, we're going to need 25 Ks, some parallel XP with right-handed batters and left-handed hitters, and switch hitters, so it should be pretty simple for that. Parallel XP with Josh Hader, some runs scored here, home runs, and then parallel XP with Palmeiro. So one of the easier ones. I'm really happy that they lowered the Ks to 25, because grinding out those 75 Ks were one of the worst ones, if not the worst, besides stolen bases. So glad they lowered that, but overall quite disappointed by the program so far. Heading into the ranked rewards, let's go into here, view the multiplayer program. Not supposed to view the multiplayer program there. We got to look at our World Series rewards here. As you guys work through, these are going to stay the same. You're going to earn your headliner, your deluxe, your premier pack right here. And then when you get to World Series, you're going to earn yourself a Pedro Martinez or a George Springer card. Now, looking at Pedro here, the hits per 9 are not necessarily where we want them to be at 91. Pretty good velo and break there at 99 as well. Has a four-seamer at 99, circle change, slurve, slider, cutter. No sinker on this card is interesting for sure. In terms of control, really good control on that four-seamer, circle change, and slurve. And then pitch break, 99 pitch break on the circle change. Going to be a really good pitch mixed with that slurve and slider there as well. In terms of quirks with this card, does have outlier 1 and break outlier, so those are very good quirks to have. He's an overall really good pitcher, probably one of the top 5 options in the game, but this is not the best Pedro Martinez card I've seen in MLB The Show, and definitely not a card that I am ecstatic about by any means. I was hoping that they would make this Pedro card extremely OP because we need more pitchers, but not necessarily great. I was hoping him to have a sinker, but no sinker as well. So a little bit disappointing with the Pedro Martinez. And then with the George Springer 93 overall card, This card is juiced, folks. I really like what they did with George Springer here. 93 fielding and 78 speed, will play in the outfield. And then as far as hitting goes, 90 contact versus righties, 104 contact power versus righties, 95 contact versus lefties, 94 power versus lefties, 65 vision, and 95 clutch. This card is going to be one of the best outfielders in the game, and he will automatically slot into my lineup somewhere when I get him. He only has one quirk, which is dead red, of just raking against fastballs, but Springer has a very good swing that plays on all levels, which is nice to see. So I really like what they did with this card, and the fact that they made him really good against both sides was definitely a little bit unexpected. And here's the card art here for both these players when you get them in that 1000 rating that a lot of us want to try to get to, and then just get miserable playing on GOAT difficulty. And then besides that, they did add one conquest that is actually a really good way to make stubs. So if you guys are looking to make stubs and try to grind out that collection, no money spent, this is the way to do it. Only have to play 3 games. Every time you go through here, you're going to be able to earn yourself a 5-pack bundle. Yes, a 5-pack bundle when you go win these 3 games should take you about 30 minutes and you get 5 packs. So really good stub making method there. Besides that, a little bit of XP sprinkled in there. I think they're going to try to change the XP formatting so we don't stack them ahead of the 4th inning program. So it's definitely interesting to see what they're doing here, but I really appreciate them having the 5-pack bundle so we can go through and make some more stubs, no money spent. If you guys like this promo, drop a like on the video, drop a comment below if you dislike this program so far. Hit that subscribe button for more Blitz the Show content, and I will catch you guys next time.